In this video I will show how to install automatic control module and provide an overview of this module. Let's download it from the official SCADA website and we will install it according to the manual. Extract the files and copy them to the SCADA installation directory. We have downloaded the files from the internet, so Windows can block them and we should unblock the libraries. Try again. We unblock the library for the administrator application, and also we need to unblock the library for the server application. After that, run the administrator application. I will use the Hello World copy project. Go to Server, Models, find the automatic control module and activate it. The module requires registration. Before that, we have to upload the project for execution. So the module creates a file that contains a computer code. Click the register button, copy the module and use the web service to get a key. Paste, click Save and click the Properties button to open the module properties and configuration. There are many buttons which allow to create groups of triggers of different types, commands that send according to the trigger, and events that are also sent when a trigger fires. Create a group, number 1, and create triggers. The first trigger fires when a channel data fits the trigger parameters. The trigger number 2 can have a condition that depends on different channels. I will deactivate all triggers except the first, because I will use only the first trigger for the example. The third trigger fires when a channel changes. You can specify period of time to not to fire the trigger if time span not completed. The fourth trigger fires according to the event generated by SCADA if the event satisfies the conditions. Time trigger fires when the specified time and a command trigger fires when a user or other module sends a command that satisfies the conditions. This trigger is useful, for example, to send a sequence of commands according to the one command. Okay, let's navigate back to the first trigger and configure it. Look at the table view. There are two channels that can be set by a user. We will use them in our configuration. If a channel 105 is greater or equals 10, the trigger fires. I set a deadband, which helps to avoid multiple trigger fires when a channel value is fluctuating near the limit. Also, you can set a delay. That means that trigger condition must be set for a period of time. Or you can set a repeat period and repeat count to send commands or events while trigger is active. I've added a command to the channel 104 relay state. If my trigger fires, I send command 1. If the trigger normalize, I send 0 to the same channel. Save the configuration, close the module dialog and upload the project. The module writes useful information to its log. You can see that registration key is valid and module started. The module saves and loads its state when the server service restarts. It is useful to avoid multiple fire of triggers if their conditions are satisfied on server start. First of all, we should provide an initial value to the channel 105, because if the trigger condition satisfied after undefined channel value, the command will not be sent according to the trigger. Channel value must be defined. Then send a value bigger than our limit. You can see that a relay became on and because trigger command was sent. You can check it in the log file. Then send a value below the limit, but the trigger doesn't fire because I specified a dead band. Now the trigger has normalized and a command was sent to set relay to 0, to off. You can find the information in the log of the model. That's all. Thank you.